Welcome to my channel. My name is Amber Mellon, and thank you so much for tuning in today to this video. And a big hi to all my guys out there who possibly might be watching the channel. Hello, happy 2022, guys. Are you excited about the new year like I'm excited? I hope you guys are excited. I'm in a very chill, good, high energy. I've just been working on some intuitive messages. Me and Spirit have some dope messages to give for you guys. So the energy that I'm feeling now is like a lot of you guys are really excited about manifesting, like really learning. Like if you already practice manifesting, you are trying to really work on this and perfect this, or maybe you haven't really paid attention to how you manifest things in the past, or maybe you didn't believe in manifesting and now that you do. A lot of you guys are just ready to take it to the next level. A lot of you guys are just tired of like the old same old things you've been dealing with, and you are just ready for the new. And I feel the energy. A lot of you guys are feeling good. Some of you might still be dealing with some things from 2021 and you're just like, get off me 2021, get off me. But you are ready to move forward. So I'm loving the energy right now. It's a whole vibe. And so yeah, I keep hearing Beyonce, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself. So a lot of you guys are feeling yourselves. Okay, I'm here for it. So yes, let's get into this message. For those of you who resonate with this message, don't forget to hit the like button, okay? All right, and thank you for the people that have been liking my videos. I really appreciate it. I pray that God bless you. I pray that God show you favor like you've shown me. I pray that He bless you like you bless me, and I pray that you find peace, hope, and abundance in every area of your life. Okay, so let's get into this video. So I've been working on a lot of things for you guys, and I had a message, but Spirit wants me to focus. My Spirit team want me to focus on this message first, because before we get too far into like, abundance and manifesting this, manifesting that, we have to actually know and realize what manifesting is, and that we are always manifesting whether we believe it or not, because how we see ourselves, how we think, and what we tell ourselves becomes our reality. Okay, so that's very important. So this video is all about, Spirit is saying that you are becoming a whole vibe. You guys are really working on energy, your energy, the people you surround yourself with, what type of energy they carry. You're working on raising your vibration to manifest the things that you want. And I'm working on that too, and I'm here for it. So I have some songs for this video. So the songs for this video on Becoming a Whole Vibe, you guys are working on becoming a whole vibe, is this song called Element by PJ. So I'm gonna have that in the description box. So that is the song for whoever's watching this video. You're focused on energy, raising your vibration, being aware of what you're thinking, your actions, what you believe about yourself. PJ Element is a whole vibe for you, okay? And I love that song. I was listening to it today, and it definitely is a vibe. For those of you who are not only manifesting peace, happiness, joy, career, abundance, but for those of you who are manifesting love, I have some songs for you, okay? So the songs I have for you, a lot of you are, Spirit knows, so there's gonna be some things I'm gonna say that's grown folk conversation. So just put your big girl panties on, put your big boy panties on. We're all grown here, so we should all be comfortable about talking about grown-up things, if that makes sense. So some of you guys are communicating telepathically with who you like. Spirit knows it. You can't hide nothing from God. You can't hide nothing from Spirit realm. They know. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with, if you know how to manifest and call in things, and you know how to telepathically talk to people. Okay, so yeah, there is a song. The song they gave me is Send It On by D'Angelo. That song is all about communicating with someone spiritually, telepathically, and it kind of, you know, towards the end of the song, manifesting. So there's a message for you guys who are out there talking to the person you have in mind telepathically, okay? There's also another song that is all about telepathic communication, and that song is called Mutual by Amorion. So I'll have that in the description box. Make sure you check it out, okay? So those are the songs that's for this video. That's the vibe. So you guys please check them out because they're dope songs. They're fire songs. If I'm going to give something to you, I'm going to listen to it myself, and there are a lot of messages. Now I'm going to tell you one thing. The song Mutual by Amorion, that is a song that kept popping up on my playlist like for the last 2 weeks. Like that song just kept coming out. You know when you're listening to your Apple playlist and you shuffle it, and it's like certain songs, it's like no matter how many times like you shuffle or, you know, press pause, it's like that song keeps coming on. So Mutual by Amorion kept coming on. So I really do feel like that's a message for a lot of you out there who are trying to manifest love. I do also have another intuitive message for some of you out there, and this kind of stung. I was like, this is going to sting some of you guys, but it's okay because it's going to sting in a good way, so you can make sure that you really are aligning with your true self. Some of you are closing yourself off to love, okay? And you think because you're closing yourself off to love that that's going to keep away, like, you know, you from entertaining anybody. And that is somewhat true. But God was telling me when you close yourself off to love and and he said the reason why you are closing yourself off to love is because you don't feel confident in the lessons that you've learned from the past. You don't believe in yourself or have confidence in yourself enough to know that you're going to take the lessons that you learned from a past relationship and notice the red flags in any relationship going forward. So I was like, ouch, that hurt. But that's a message for some of you out there. He's saying when you close off your heart to love, you actually are attracting. You're still attracting. You're attracting people who are emotionally unavailable, people who are indecisive, confused about what they want, people who are back and forth, wishy-washy. So it's not like you want to entertain these people, but these are the type of people that come into your energy because you are closing yourself off to love. And the reason why these people come into your energy, because the opposite of love is fear. So when you're fearful of something in your life, fear is going to manifest the very thing that you don't want, that you're trying to block, okay? So I know that hurts. I know it stings. It's going to be okay, but that's a message for you. Closing off yourself to love because you're not trusting in your ability to put into practice that the lessons you've learned from previous relationships. You don't believe that you're going to notice the red flag. So God is saying trust the lessons that you learned. Trust yourself, okay? Don't close yourself off to love because you're going to actually manifest the very thing that you're trying to block or reject, okay? So as long as you stay grounded, okay? As long as you're not codependent on this new love or this new relationship, or whenever that time comes, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I'm not focusing on a relationship right now. I'm really focusing on myself. I'm really focusing on, you know, work and building my stability. It's nothing wrong with that. However, you don't want to purposely block off love because of fear, okay? So that's basically what God was saying. So Spirit has some messages about becoming a whole vibe, like raising your vibration to manifest the things that you want in this lifetime. So the message is like you guys are trying to become a whole vibe. Like it's not a game in 2022. And so what they were giving me, what they want you guys to keep in mind is that maybe you haven't thought of before is that and some of you might need to get a notebook, a pencil and pen, or if not, maybe you just need to watch this video again. One thing about liking the video, guys, is when you like this video, you can always quickly go back to it in your library, okay? On YouTube to quickly get to this video again in case you need to listen to it while you're driving or, you know, whatever you're doing. Vibration is a spiritual currency. So that's the message God was saying. God was saying, Amber, did you know vibration is a spiritual currency? It's the down payment for the very thing that you want. It's a spiritual down payment for whatever you're trying to manifest physical. I said, whoa, makes sense. Some of you guys, you have to be very mindful and aware and ask yourself, what I'm trying to manifest, can I spiritually afford it? Is my vibration high enough to be able to afford it? Can I afford this down payment spiritually for whatever I'm trying to manifest in the physical realm? Okay, so that's something that you guys need to think about. If you're trying to manifest something that you've never had before, something that brings you joy, something that's different, something that's new, something that's so big that scares you, your vibration internally in your heart, in your, excuse me guys, in your heart, in your mind, and in your soul has to match the very thing that you're asking God for. Okay? Energy is also a currency. So be mindful of how you spend your energy, because it is a currency. It is a spiritual form of resources, of money. So you need to be aware this 2022, if you're going to manifest the life that you always dreamed of, how are you spending your energy? How are you spending your time? Are you investing in your mind? Are you reading books? Are you meditating? Are you investing in yourself spiritually? Are you spending your energy working out? Are you spending your energy working yourself? Or are you spending your energy surrounded by people who bring your energy down? Are you just cashing people out with your energy who don't deserve it? That was like, oh God, you on it today. My spirit team is on it today. God says, stop cashing people out with your energy. You just balling out of control with your energy. You just letting them take everything of you. And these people don't deserve it. Like, are these people worth the investment of your energy? Okay. So yeah, he says, stop cashing people out with your energy that don't deserve it. Okay, can you spiritually afford the down payment of the things that you're trying to manifest in your life? Another thing to be aware this year is, are you spiritually broke? Like, okay, you want to manifest, you want to transform your life, you want something new, you want something different, but do you have the spiritual stamina to actually maintain what you're trying to manifest? I know that hurts, okay? But this is all a part of manifesting. Manifesting is not just about creating a vision board, even though vision boards help. And I do think that everyone should have a vision board, but that's just not it. Manifesting is not just saying what you want. Manifesting is not just thinking what you want. Manifesting is putting your whole self, heart, mind, spirit, body, and soul into whatever it is. You can feel it. Whatever you're manifesting, what does it feel like? What does it taste like? What does it smell like? What does it look like? That is manifesting. Knowing, having faith, writing it down, putting it on a vision board, seeing it, feeling it, hearing it, touching it, smelling it with your whole spiritual self. That is manifesting. That is how you manifest things in your life. And I'm here to tell you that even if you don't believe in manifesting, or even if you're like, I'm not in a good space to manifest anything, you're still manifesting. You're still attracting. You're just attracting the things that you don't want in your life. Are you connected to people who are spiritually broke? And then I already told you that God says don't cash people out and just ball out on them and spend all your energy and just let them drain your spiritual bank account. Okay, we're not doing that in 2022. We're gonna raise our vibration, and we're gonna find our tribe that matches our vibration. We're gonna find relationships. We're gonna find work environments. We're gonna find friends. We're gonna find people who match our vibration. Because if we're working on ourselves, and if we're trying to grow, and if we're trying to manifest, and we are trying to work on ourselves to add value to those around us, it's only fair to be around people who match our vibe, okay? Another message for you guys is, can you afford the new person that you're transforming transforming into, that you want to transform into? Can you spiritually afford it? If you can't, that means you are going to have to gather the resources. That means you're going to have to invest in yourself. That means you're going to have to make sure that you are loving on yourself, to be kind to your mind, to make sure you're not in this energy of unworthy. Well, I'm not worthy of that job or that career. I'm not worthy of that salary. I'm not worthy of that person. I'm not worthy of that house. I'm not worthy of that car. Because if that's how you're operating, if you feel like you don't deserve it, or if you feel like, you know, what's a person like you supposed to be doing with that, that means you cannot spiritually afford what you're trying to manifest, okay? So it's very important in 2022, how are you going to manifest things? How are you going to, Amber, how do I do that? How do I stay mindful? How do I work on that? What does that look like? Well, my beautiful, lovely ladies and guys, that looks like taking it a day at a time, a second at a time, hour of a time, being aware, being present within yourself of what's happening spiritually on the inside of you. Are you angry? Are you full of anger? Are you full of fear? Are you full of sadness? If so, there's nothing wrong with that, because life is not perfect and life is hard, and we have control over ourselves, but we don't have control of what other people do to us and how other people affect us. So it's like, Amber, okay, how do I fix the anger inside of me that I'm feeling? How do I fix the sadness? How do I fix the unfulfilledness, the void? Well, you have to ask God to help you, or whoever you believe in. You have to use that pain, and you have to figure out a way to transform it into light and love. How can the pain and the lessons and the anger that you feel, how can you turn that opposite, and how can you use that as a driving force to get what you want? How can you use that to drive you to never allow yourself back in those situations again? To never allow those people in your life again, to never accept less. That's how you fix it. Staying aware, staying present, praying, meditating, speaking life over yourself and not bad things, not thinking bad thoughts, okay? Pouring into yourself, whether that be listening to people who have the solutions to your problems, inspirational people, inspirational songs, music, going out in nature, anything that you can do to raise your vibration, to get you to rewire what you're thinking about yourself, is how you're going to do that, okay? Who is worth your spiritual energy? Who can afford you? So God is talking about, okay, this is all spiritual, okay? Anything that you want in life happens in the spirit realm first, and then it manifests itself on the physical, whether good or bad. Okay, so who are you spending your time around who cannot spiritually afford you? They don't understand your language. They don't understand your love language. They don't understand your abundance language. They don't understand your faith language. They don't understand your spiritual language, and that's okay. You just trust God, move on, walk away, stop hanging around that person, and know that God's going to send you something better, whether that be a new circle of friends, a new environment, a new place, a new job, a new career. Until then, you change yourself, because if you don't change yourself, it doesn't matter what person you're with, where you go, what new friend, things are going to stay the same. What does your spiritual portfolio look like? Are you in the red because you're just investing in people and cashing people out who don't deserve your spiritual energy, or your vibration that you bring? Or is it in the green? Are you investing in yourself? Are you reading? Are you learning? Are you taking classes? Are you eating healthy? Are you working on your body? Are you working on your soul? Are you working on your mind? Okay, would you be in the red because you made some bad spiritual investments, or would you be in the green? And are you depositing spiritual energy where it's needed in your life, okay? So God says if he took a look at your spiritual portfolio right now, how would it look? Are you spiritually in the red? Are you spiritually empty? Are you spiritually drained? Have you been cashing out in the wrong areas of your life, or have you been investing in yourself? And because you've been investing in yourself, you manifest people who have that mutual agreement, them investing in you and you investing in them, whether that be love, love, whether that be friendship, whether that be building wealth together, whether that be coming with ideas, coming together to build something, to bring awareness. Only you know that, okay? The Spirit say you want more love. Are you making love to your own mind? Okay, now this is where it gets like grown, okay? Grown folks conversation. So I know some of you are thinking things when it comes to love. Let's just say some of you are feeling good about the person that you are trying to manifest, okay? So it's like, okay, you're thinking those thoughts. Are you making love to yourself? Are you making love to your mind? Amber, what do you mean by that? How can I make love to myself? What does that look like? Are you being like kind to yourself? Like, are you telling yourself you're beautiful, you're sexy, you're a badass, like, you know, you're fly, you're dope, your vibe is high, like you are a whole vibe. Instead of waiting for someone to tell that, tell yourself that, okay? Like, you got it going on. You have a lot to offer. You may not have a lot of money, but you have a lot of spiritual things to offer, loyalty, the things that matter. Or, you know, maybe you're a person with money and you want somebody with the spiritual things, okay? So if you want love, are you making love to yourself? Are you making love to your life, to your mind? That means tapping into that love energy, allowing God to work on your heart, remove all fear and doubt, where you have no fear in your ability to make to be fearful of making the wrong decisions, because you know you've been working on yourself and you trust that you have learned the lessons to make the right decisions. God said you have learned the lessons, okay? If you haven't learned the lessons, you're going to know, because you're going to keep repeating the same cycle. All right. You want romance. Are you romantically in love with yourself? Are you romantically stimulating your own mind, your own heart? You want abundance. Do you know that your mind is abundant already? Who are you? What do you have to offer? How do you think? How do you view the world? How do you see things? I bet it's dope. Well, you need to know that. And because when you get in this new love relationship, those things, knowing who you are, standing in your truth and knowing what you have to offer, staying grounded, continue doing your work, is going to help you to not be codependent in the relationship, or it's going to keep you from running from the relationship, because it's always two different energies. It's the runner, it's the chaser. The chaser is the one who's codependent. The runner is the one who's fear of commitment, and we don't want that. You know, we might have had that in the past, or maybe you might have been in that energy in the past, but we're done with that in 2022. We know who we are, and we're not going to be afraid. Nobody's going to be perfect, okay? Nobody's going to be perfect. All right. So but trust yourself enough to know that you do know the red flags of when you need to walk away. All right. So yes, your mind is abundant already. Is your mind rich in God's wisdom? And when I say God's wisdom, I don't mean any particular religion. I mean spiritually, whatever you believe in. Have you invested in it? Do you believe in it? Do you have faith? Is that something you can like offer someone some information to help them to, you know, to brighten their day, or to give them encouragement? You know, that's what I mean. On this channel, it's no like this religion, that religion. I'm not a religious person. It's whatever is working for you, that brings you joy and strength. Whatever you call on, that's fine. Okay. All right. You want luxury. Do you know that your mind is already mentally luxurious? Do you have a luxurious mind? Someone who has a lot to offer in a group setting or a conversation. You offer stimulating conversation, not to be cocky or arrogant, or not to show off how much you know, but just genuinely to add value to a person and whatever it is that you're talking about. Okay. Are you learning something when you are in a person's energy? Okay, so whatever you're investing in, whoever you're investing in, are you learning something? Does it add value to your life? Do you add value to their life? Do you walk in a room and demand that the energy change to match you, to match your vibration? Okay. Do you know that you're stepping into the most powerful decade of your life? That's why it's so important to let go, to release control, to walk away or break the habits or get rid of, or rewire the way you think, because these next 10 years are going to be so important, and they can be so powerful and so impactful if you allow God to transform you, if you allow them to shake up your life and remove things, and have faith so that they can bring you something new that you've never had before, okay? So you can have bliss, fulfillment, joy. So you deserve to have a happy life. We know life's not going to be perfect, but you only got one life to live, and you shouldn't live it in misery, okay? Don't let no one make you miserable, okay? Whatever you are seeking is seeking you. Your heart is always speaking to your brain, and your brain is speaking thoughts, is speaking back to you, okay? Everything always happens on a spiritual level first before ever manifesting in the physical. God wants you to learn how to create in the 5D at all times, okay? So Amber, what does that mean? What are you saying? Well, God always wants you to know that you are constantly creating in the spirit realm. Whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're working on, whatever project you're working on, however you allow your imagination to take you on this ride to create new things. It's like you're creating with a paintbrush on a spiritual level, okay? And whatever that looks like is going to manifest in the physical, whether good or bad, okay? Know that the essence that lives in you and surrounds you at all times is very magical and powerful, and the magic is real. It's the essence of who God is. He is the creator of all things, and he's given us the gift of co-creation, of creating with him, okay? You must know that, okay? This magic should be used for the transformation of your own personal life, not to be manipulated, not for bad intentions, not to try to manipulate other energies or other people. It's for your own self. Use the magic on your own self to help transform you for the better, okay? He wants you to learn how to transmute dark energy and turn it into light and love for the good of yourself and for the good of others. When you learn this, my dear, you will become a whole vibe. Nevertheless, not chasing, but always manifesting, letting things come to you, calling in what you need. You'll become a badass for the spirit realm and a true magician of your own life. So that is the message for you guys, okay? So, becoming a whole vibe, invest in the spirit, invest in your spiritual life, do your spiritual work. Spiritual work is inner work, is shadow work. Spiritual work is healing, okay? When you work on that, you tap into the highest vibration of all, because you realize that you are not afraid for God to come in and transform you and remove anything that needs to be removed, because you're not fear of losing it. You're not fear of losing it because you're not gaining anything from it. And in order to gain, you know that sometimes you have to give up things in life, and those things that you're going to give up is going to be worth more than what you've currently been getting or what you currently been having, okay? So pay attention to what you are thinking. Pay attention to what you are telling yourself. Pay attention to unlimiting beliefs, self-sabotage. Pay attention to fear. Pay attention to when God's trying to bring love in your life. Maybe you didn't expect it. Maybe you wasn't looking for it. But realize when it's there and God's like, here, I'm giving you everything you always wanted. Don't close your heart off, okay? Because then you're actually manifesting and calling in the people that you don't want, that don't have your best interest at heart. Even if you didn't expect it or you don't want love right now, don't close your heart chakra up. Don't close your heart off, because the opposite of love is fear, okay? Don't be fearful. That you need to trust and believe in yourself, that whatever lessons you learn from previous situations or relationships, that you will notice the red flags. You will know when, hey, you know, this person's not for me. I need to walk away. What else? Pay attention to who has your energy, to who you're spending your time and your energy with. Don't just cash people out with your energy and let them drain your spiritual bank account. And make sure that you can afford the spiritual down payment for whatever you're trying to manifest by raising your vibration. And so that'll be something I could talk about in my next video, is how to raise your vibration, how to stay in this energy. You know, energy is always changing, you know, and sometimes you don't want to be a person where your energy is dictated on your environment and the people around you. You want to stay steady no matter what's going on around you. And so that takes practice. That is hard work, and I'm gonna Spirit wants me to share and teach you how to do that, and some things you could do to raise your vibration. All right, ladies, well, that's it. This video was 30 minutes long. Please don't forget to check out the songs that I have in the description box. Happy 2022. I love you guys. I'll open your heart this year. Open your heart to the highest vibration of all, which is love. I'm telling you, when you put love in every area of your life, you're going to win. You're going to be on top. Know that even if you don't know if it's the right decision, know that there's a higher power working behind the scenes for your highest good. You can always course correct. You can always turn around. You can always walk away, but don't stay stuck. Don't be paralyzed and not making a decision at all, okay? I love you guys. I hope that you are having a wonderful 2022. If your 2022 got off to a rough, shaky start, don't even worry about it. Dust yourself off and try again. There's that Aaliyah energy. I do have a message from Aaliyah, but I felt like this message was more important. So when I do share the next message with you, you've already done the groundwork to receive that message, okay? But just know, take things second by the second, take things by the hour, take things by the day, take things by the week, take it day by day. Start small. Those small things lead to bigger things, okay? And you're gonna win. God wants you to win. You have to know that you've already won. All you do is win no matter what, okay? And in 2022, we are a whole vibe, okay? And we are attracting our tribe to match our vibe, okay? All right, ladies, well, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.